Hey everyone, it's another Tuesday. Last week was a really good week for Mythic Plus. Super easy affixes, Sanguine Volcanic. Ended up finishing all of my portals on my Shaman, so he is fully portaled out, like 27 something now. And I got a 20s done on a couple characters. And we got Mythic Raid done on also a couple characters, so overall some pretty good vault selections hopefully. And I guess we'll get started. Looks like we'll be doing the Druid first. Druid's only got one slot. I don't know. I haven't really been playing the Druid as much. Kind of the Druid, the Hunter, the Evoker have all been kind of sidelined. Especially because last week was such a good week for keys, I wanted to push my higher characters, so they kind of got left in the dust. I think last week we took tokens. Not a whole lot of loot outside of, like, Mythic Raid pieces. I could try bugging Mythic Raid, I suppose. So right now we pretty much just need boots. Maybe a feral weapon. I guess I'll go feral. I already am. Cool.
We serve order.
Let's see what we get. A cape. It's an upgrade and has better stats. Only 6 item levels, but upgrade is an upgrade, so. Cool. I think I'll be upgrading this week. Not this rather. As well as maybe the ring. I can also craft some boots. I've just been lazy about him. Okay, next we will do the Hunter, who likewise only did one Mythic Dungeon. I did 115. So we'll get a 411 piece. Keep saying it every week, but I really should get into a heroic Raz kill just to get a raid slot chance for a heroic bow. But a little less worried about this character. So I could use a cape, gloves, a trinket. Like a puzzle box would be really sick. Sure, we're on marksmanship. Don't want to get a survival weapon. A belt. That is a 9 item level upgrade. Okay, stats. Sure. Characters are slowly creeping up to that 410. Gonna get there eventually. Okay, and I guess next we'll do the Evoker. Evoker did 4 bosses in Heroic and 1, like, really crappy Mythic Dungeon, so pretty much gonna hope for Heroic raid pieces. Unfortunately, I've never killed Heroic Broodkeeper on this character, so I won't be eligible for a staff. I don't think. Nope, I've only killed first 5. I did get a heroic icon in the pug last week, which was nice. I mean, I don't even know what I could get as an upgrade. Everything is like 402 plus. Well, I guess we'll just go with it and see what happens. Okay. 3 trinkets, 3 slots and 3 trinkets. That is... Oh, that's kind of criminal. I think... I mean, both of these are good for AoE. I think it's I. I think I is better and I can upgrade it, but let me just double check Trinket Sims on Blood Mallet. I mean, the Death Snare is good. Actually, I think the Death Snare is better, so we're just going to pick that. It sucks to get this, because I didn't take it from a guildie, but I could have given mine to a guildie, and now I've got that one there, but That's the way she goes. We just take this trinket for AoE and call it good. It's actually a lot better than this trinket. This trinket is kind of shit. Okay, on to the next one. What do we have next? Guess we will do the Paladin. The Paladin did 116 and some crappy keys. I think I was boosting some of my friends or guildies alts, so I was healing some like low shitter keys. And then we did 5 bosses in heroic, so we'll have a chance at some heroic pieces. I have killed Broodkeeper on that character, so I can get a Grief Torch maybe. I already have the healing trinket, so I want to be Ret. I think I would like rings, a Ret weapon, Grief Torch, maybe the Blazebinder trinket from Ruby Life Pools would be good. I think that's Bis for Ret. Oh my... Okay. So we got an Icon and a Grief Torch. Some Bracers, which are an upgrade. Oh, these are gloves, actually, which are an upgrade, but I can upgrade my gloves eventually. The Cape, inconsequential. I really want the Grief Torch, but I feel like Incarnate is the better pick because I play multiple specs. Like, I would just replace the Chill Globe as Holy. I think I have to take the Incarnate Icon. That's really solid for all 3 specs. And I'm sure now that I'm being offered all these Incarnate Icons, my main will not get one, because that's typically how it works. So, but we're cool with that. We're cool with the alts getting them. And now we have the Mage next. So the Mage did 4 Mythic Dungeons in the 19 to 18 range, and then I did 2 bosses in Mythic Raid. So we'll have 3 slots. The dungeon ones will be 418. And the Raid, just the first 2 in Mythic. I mean, I think we're hoping for like a belt, bracers. I mean, a Rage Feather would be cool. Honestly, any of like the good dungeon trinkets, I have Skull Ball would be good. Mythic Icon. Okay, so 415 legs with Avoidance. Those are really good. It's 13 item levels better. A cape, which I took a cape last week. An offhand, which I have a crafted one, so I think we're just taking the legs. That's a good upgrade. The free avoidance on it too is always nice. Ooh, 408. I think if I upgrade this, I'll be pretty much 410. These 2 pieces. Which I don't have a lot of value left. Alright, and now we've got the DK. DK did 8 dungeons, did do a couple 20s, so I should have 2 421 slots and then 1 415 slot, which the 415 is kind of worthless at this point. I haven't been doing raid on this guy because I have all the raid loot. So I think I'm just looking for like 421 tier, 421 weapon. Of course, the tier is in the low slot, so I can't take it. 421 bracers, which are pretty good. And the neck, which we won't take, so I guess we'll take the bracers, and we have something to socket it, so it's an okay upgrade. Gonna look at tanking some 20s from now on, just because this character is pretty stacked. There's really not much else I can get. Go ahead and socket it. And I'll put a gem in it later. Cool. And then on to the monk. So the monk did 7 of 8 heroic and 2 in mythic. And then I did a couple 20s. I think I only did 2 20s, so I'm going to have 1 421 piece, and then some lower level ones. Monk is also starting to get pretty geared. So I think we're hoping for like an icon. Mythic icon would be really sick. Obviously a 421 weapon would be very nice. Mythic Diurna ring would be really cool. Ooh, okay. 421 shoulders. 418 wrists, which these have mastery, so they're not very good. Mastery haste is actually our worst stats. More wrists. A weapon I won't use, but there is a Storm Eater's boon. I've kind of complained about not having a DPS trinket. I mean, I can get a boon from Raid. I feel like I shouldn't take this. I should just take the 421 and guarantee the upgrade. It does feel a little bad because I've been chasing a DPS trinket like Grief Tortured Boon for a month or two now, but hard to pass up the 421. I don't think I'll be doing very many 20s on this guy. Okay, and the last character is the Shaman. So the Shaman, full cleared heroic, 4 of 8 mythic. We almost killed Kurog last week, had like a 5% wipe, so hopefully we get him down this week. And then I did a bunch of 20s, finished off all my portals, so we'll have some good choices. Pretty much just want an icon. It's like the biggest piece by far. An icon or 424 shoulders, 424 helm. I guess also 421 Rage Feather would be acceptable. So make sure we're at Heli spec, which we are. And we pray. Oh my god, that's so disappointing. I mean, we did get the shoulders with speed. Actually, that's actually not bad. A okay static cape. Heroic shield, which we won't take. A 415 neck, which we don't need. 421 fractured heart. I think this trinket is trash. I remember having it at the beginning of the expansion. It wasn't very good. It is pretty bad. Is it good on 5 targets? Nope, it's awful. Okay, so we're not taking that. In these boots, I have Venom Stompers. I mean, it's just got to be the shoulders, right? It's like a 9-item level upgrade with speed, and I'm always using these in every spec. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm happy with that. You know, I'm just really angling for the icon, but we will get it eventually, I'm sure. So let's go back to Ellie and see what item level we're at. Almost 418. Okay, so pretty solid. And I think I'll end up socketing this just to use my tokens from last week. So, yeah, overall not a bad week. Some trinket upgrades, some set pieces. The affixes this week are Raging, Storming, Tyrannical. It's passable. Raging's not very fun. Storming is pretty miserable if you're a melee. But okay, Tyrannical week considering. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.